it through its back and pick it up off the ground.
Okay, so you do
Aiming for
22 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
I just told you.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick it up off the ground, stabbing it through the heart.
Yeah, you just...
I'm just gonna lift
without
off
a
the ground.
noise, it lifts up off the ground, and you just carve through it, and it goes limp on the end of your blade, and you lower it down, and it just goes... it's on the ground limp. Killian, what did you roll?
So my weapon attack was a total of 22. So I want to run up to it and kind of do the same, like jab its head and like jab it against the wall. And that I'm assuming 22 hits.
Yeah, 22 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
I love this 12 damage. Bonus action unarmed strike.
Okay.
Is a total of 16.
16, I believe that hits. Let me double check for you really quick. 16 hits.
Yay. And that is dude, I'm like rolling full damage. I love it. 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay. So it was 12 and 8. You poof, punch it across the head. It kind of like knocks it against the wall, and then you bring up another punch and just hit it against the chest. It looks wounded. It leans back, and it kind of just... it calls out.
Can I use a luck point here?
A luck point? This would not be a...
Oh, it already hit. It already hit. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah. Okay. The DM screen is dead. Hopefully that connects it.
Yeah, your camera is not working.
F.
Don't know what Ben looks like. Oh my god.
Oh man. Ben's camera's broken. I guess stream is canceled. Good night, everyone.
Alright, so it cries out. I would like you guys to roll initiative.
Blast! We almost had them.
Like 2 less damage than this guy.
Rolling. Actually,
I'm still at disadvantage, right? Just making
No,
sure.
you're
Don't
not
just
at
tell me when
disadvantage
I'm not.
anymore.
Oh, lit!
I guess I give up.
Because I
for
got
now.
another natural 20.
A natural 20. Okay.
bruh, the fudge is going on today.
So.
So my total's 24.
24. Okay. This guy's gone. So let's add a turn. Add a turn. Everyone get your tokens on the board?
No.
Big.
Mm.
You
You need to get a new computer. That's all I'm going to say.
It's not the computer, it's the Wi-Fi.
Most definitely is the
Okay,
computer.
it's
If it can't open
It's
roll
not the
or
computer.
disagree
Can I,
entirely.
We found in my apartment.
Can I like be right there?
Yeah, you guys are gonna be like pouring into the room, basically.
Oh, okay.
Are we in or are we like?
Yeah, not in yet.
Okay.
Mason, what is yours was 24?
Yep.
Okay, Rubyx.
13.
13. Jungrak.
18.
18, okay. Killian.
19.
19. Kunal.
22.
22. Oh. Freyla.
15.
15, okay, and I will... give me a moment. Okay. No, that's not... Okay, there we go. Oh, wow. 221. Amen. The duality of gnolls. Well, not really, because they all roll really high. Okay.
Wow.
Mason, you are up
21,
first.
29.
Cool.
Your boy critted. I got a natural 20.
Bruh.
Is there anything relatively close to me that I could use a short bow?
Yeah. You can definitely. What's the range on your short bow?
It is 80.
80. You can see this guy. You can see this guy, and this guy's knocked out and dead.
Okay. Everyone's closest.
Okay, the closest one. That's right. You can't see.
No.
I guess it'd be this one.
Dang. That's a 15.
15 just hits as you notch the arrow.
Woo!
How do you want to do this? You can go ahead and roll the damage for like the damage that you did, but if you have to roll minimum damage to kill this thing.
Okay. That's 7.
7. Okay, how do you want to do this? Tell me how you do it.
I suppose I'm just gonna shoot and aim for the like neck area
All right.
and just try to go through an artery.
As the punches bop bop two one after another into the knoll, and it's pushed against the wall. It's pushed into the view of Mason, and she notches an arrow, lets it fly, and it just like after it lets out the scream, it just kind of like is this gurgled scream as it falls down dead.
Amazing.
Okay. Kunal, you are up.
Okay, how far can I see?
I believe your dark vision's 60 feet, or is it 120?
It's 60 feet, so I'll move up a little.
Okay.
Guess I'll move up behind this doorway.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on this, the one in the center.
Okay,
middle.
you cast Hunter's Mark. You see like this
My
almost
first
like
spell.
you see this visage of like the paw of Malar appear above the knoll's head, like a burning bright image to you at least. To the others, they didn't see it as prominently.
Now I'm gonna take a shot at
Okay.
it. Action path, please. So I get a +7 to hit. Wow. I think I'm just gonna miss a lot this campaign. I only got a 9.
A 9. The slips by. Do you get advantage on Hunter's Mark enemies?
I don't know. I don't think so.
You don't.
Okay.
It's
I don't
just
know how
extra
Hunter's Mark-
damage.
Okay, so it flies past the knoll, and unfortunately you miss. Kunal, is that your
I've
turn?
missed every session. Yep.
Alright. It is this knoll's turn. He is going to move up, get into range of you, Kunal, as he saw the arrow fly by him, and he is going to pull out his own bow. Notch an arrow, pull it back.
But I technically have some type of cover. I'm like hiding behind the door or entry or whatever.
Okay. Sure. You get a +1 to your AC. That is... Okay. That was not an anything. It is a 19 to hit.
Oh, yep, that hits.
Alright. You take 3 points of piercing damage as the arrow hits your shoulder, the one exposed shoulder on your left side. That'll be the end of his turn. It'll be this Snoll's turn. He is going to move up, peek around the corner, see Rubyx, notch an arrow with his longbow, and let it fly. The arrow pierces into the cave wall, and like dust like sprays around you, Rubyx, as you see an arrow like really close to your face.
Dear gosh.
Killian, you're up.
Back. Okay. So,
Elation maneuvers.
I really can't do anything because I'm out of range. So can I move over here,
Mm-hmm.
and hold my action? So if something comes within my range, I strike it.
Sure.
But I want to be like hidden, like you know.
You would have to use your action to hide, so you're not perfectly hidden. So, unfortunately, you were trying to hide, but like it just doesn't work mechanically.
I'd get about as good as like what Kunal's getting.
Yeah.
I can work with
Jungrak,
that.
you're up.
All right, let me think. If I were to, yeah, no. Okay. All right, yeah. I guess I'll use my action to double move to there.
All right. You guys see as Jungrak brushes past you, almost like this big force. You can hear the footsteps pounding as he rushes up. Are you still
And
double
while
wielding?
no, while I'm running, I'm going to draw the shield back out. And I'm
Okay,
going to take
bonus
a
action. You take the shield out, take a defensive stance. That is your turn.
No.
Freyla, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna come stand over here.
Okay.
Do I have a direct shot?
Yeah, you have a line straight from you to that knoll right there, just in your vision.
Okay, not this one though, right?
Not that one. No.
Okay. I'll line up the shot for this one and fire off a crossbow bolt.
All right, you ready the crossbow bolt with the Rite of the Frost initiated on it.
Ooh. That's 18 plus 7.
Yeah, that hits you. You see like the frosty arrow like pierce into it, and like the wound almost flash freeze over.
Alright, and that's... Ooh. That is 7, I guess, piercing damage?
Yeah, 7 piercing damage, and then did you add a d4 of
And then 4 frost damage.
4 frost damage? So that's 11 total.
Mhm.
All right, 11 total as you the frost arrow blasts into it, almost flash freezes the wound, and then it'll kind of like lets out a cry. Rubyx, you are up.
Okay, here we go. So, I'm gonna move up next to Freyla. Sorry. And then I'm going to cast Grease again,
Okay.
and fill up a little flask and toss it.
Okay.
So the oil is going to land right on top of this guy.
Okay. Go ahead and draw your little square.
Gotcha. No. Oops. Right out there.
All right. What's your spell save DC?
It is 14.
14. The knoll, like the slippery substance begins like filling the area around him. The knoll begins to slip and falls prone. That is that turn. Okay. That is your turn, Rubyx. Is that all?
Yeah.
Okay. It is this knoll's turn. This knoll is going to move a little bit this way and notch an arrow and begin to shoot towards Jungrak. All right. That is going to be a 14 to hit, so that does not hit, right?
Nope.
All right. As soon as you took the defensive stance, you lift up the shield, and you hear like the arrow like chunk into it and like kind of clatter to the ground. All right, we're back around. Mason. Remember, you have your cunning action, so you can bonus action dash if you needed to.
What is that? What's a cunning act?
Gotta read your abilities, people. You don't have that many right now.
Hey.
You can bonus action hide, disengage, and dash.
Huh.
I have like the longest list of infusions. It's so long. There's so many infusions, dude. Why? At level 2. Why?
I guess I'm probably just gonna try and fire another arrow at whatever's closest again.
At this point, your vision's too obscured back there. Like, your friends are all blocking your view.
Ugh.
Body block.
Or your acquaintances at this point are blocking your view.
Fine. I'll move to somewhere I can get a clearer view.
Alright. You can push past to like right about here. Right in front of your friends.
Okay.
You would have to still dash a bit forward to actually get a shot.
Okay. Well, I guess I can do that with cunning action bonus action, right?
Yeah, with cunning action, you push off of like Kunal's like steady body and continue moving forward up the center of the thing. You can get into melee range with somebody if you want. And you would get advantage
sure.
and sneak attack.
Sure, I'll do that with that guy.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Well, actually, you would just get sneak attack.
Thank you for streaming, Jose.
Okay. You pull out the short sword. Go ahead and make an attack.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's sad. Oh, but I have the advantage because I'm doing the thing. The words I have them.
Do you have more movement?
Okay.
No, that was just about where she could get.
What?
You actually do not have advantage. I'm sorry. That is not part of the
well, that's
sneak
disappointing.
attack.
I feel lied to.
Yes, that I apologize.
That's fine.
All right. So what was your to hit?
Well, I'm doubting. 10.
10. Yeah. The gnoll already seeing Jungrak right in front of him, kind of like slips off to the side and like cackles in your face. Gives you a little.
Nice.
All right. That'll be your turn, but you're up in its face, which is good. Kunal. At this point, you cannot really get a good viewpoint of people as the corridor is too small.
Yeah. Which one did I mark?
You marked one that is no longer in your vision, but you marked this guy.
Okay, I'm gonna run up here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shoot this bitch, or try to again.
Okay. I believe if you're within 30 feet of it, you are too close and it has to be made with disadvantage, I believe.
Okay, I guess I'll try to reposition myself.
Because you got how far was this? This was 30 feet. So if you have 30 feet of movement, you already used it all.
I have 35.
Oh, you have 35.
Yes. So I need to figure out how I.
It's okay. I have a plan, fellas.
Let's go back one more. Can I see him? Like if I went back.
Make a perception check as a free action.
Okay. That is a 14 plus, I think, a 2.
Okay, yeah, you see him. You peek around Mason and you see him. You line up the shot. Go ahead.
Okay.
Pull back the bow given to you by your clan.
So that's a 20, not natural.
20, not natural. Yeah, you hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Plus the additional Hunter's Mark damage.
Yeah, it's a d6. So that is a d8.
By the way, moving through your friends counts as difficult terrain, so it's double movement through that space. So it's 10 movement over their space if you're passing through them.
What if I vault?
3.
If you vault
So that's
over them.
12 damage.
12 damage. Okay, you... How would you like to do this?
Oh, I want a headshot.
Alright, you notch back the arrow, the bow that your mother gave you, and you... hits you right square between the eyes. The gnoll lets out a little cackle and then falls to the ground. Dead. Alright. Next up is the gnoll right here. He's going to see the little girl who just tried to take a stab at him, and he's going to swipe out towards you, Mason. I do not think that hits. That is a 13 to hit.
No.
No. He swipes at you, and Jungrak, being next to you, kind of shields over your body and knocks it away as you slip out of the way.
Wow, thanks, man.
The next one is going to be this guy. Let's see. Is he going to want to do something? No, he doesn't have that. That's okay. Okay.
Is he knocked on the ground?
Oh yeah, he is knocked on the ground. So he gets up. He uses half of his movement, and he has 15 movement left. Yeah, he could get into the thick of things here. Or he could move back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15. He's going to... Who... Did anybody shoot him? No, I guess not. He's going to see that the other person attacked at the little girl, and he's going to try and attack her as well.
Attack the child.
That is a 14. I don't think that hits either.
No.
No, it flies over your head, and you just see like the arrow embed itself in the wall above you.
Grab
Killian,
the arrow.
you're up.
Alright. So with 20 feet of movement, I can get to Jungrak.
Okay.
What do I gotta do to get over him to this guy?
You have to get over him
Which guy?
and Mason.
To the guy right here.
I assume you mean the one that Mason and...
Yes, the one right next to me.
Well, it would be... You would just have to, like... You could try and get over Jungrak and maybe not waste some movement, but, like, getting over 2 people is going to be difficult. As a free action, go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
Yeah, because pushing through them sounds boring. We're using luck.
Okay.
All right. 21.
21. You push over Jungrak's shoulders. He kind of like tightens up his muscles for you, so it's a good platform. As you get over towards Mason, you kind of like... She's small, and she kind of has already ducked closer to Jungrak. You push slightly into her space, push out, and make it just beyond her.
Hey, all right. We're gonna do a weapon attack.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 16 total. Did that hit?
16 total does hit, and just so you guys know, I don't know how much movement you have left, but remember your flanking rules.
Advantage.
Yeah, but that's if you're opposite another player. On the opposite side of the creature of another player.
I see. So if I had appeared like here, I would have had advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Okay.
there's a wall there that wouldn't have been.
Okay. Well, that does my quarterstaff is just gonna like swipe at its face with it,
Okay.
and it's gonna do 10 damage.
10 damage. Alright. You
And then
slap the quarterstaff into his head. Kind of like...
and then I'm gonna I can laugh too. I'm gonna expend a key point to do flurry of blows.
Okay.
So that's 2 unarmed strikes. First strike is a 15 to hit.
15 to hit. That just hits.
Okay. And that does 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay. So you've done 10 and 8 damage, right?
Yes. Second strike also is a 15 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Thank God. And that is 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. Tell me how you would like to do it.
Ooh. I kind of just want to like shove the edge of my quarterstaff through his face, but like I want to go through his mouth because I'm tired of laughing.
Yeah, you shove it into his mouth as he's letting out a cackle, and you just kind of push him back and bash his head against the wall, and you see blood trickle down, and he falls silent. All right, Jungrak, you're up.
Yeah. Okay.
Since you're not technically pushing past your friends, if you just walk this way, you wouldn't have to. You expend extra movement.
Mm-hmm.
Tuba grease.
Oh, yeah, you would have to go through the grease if you wanted to do that. It's how confident you are in your dexterity.
Yeah.
You would be walking through people though.
Man.
Yeah, just push him down.
You can vault off of me.
Bro, you'd squish Killian, dude.
It's up to you. Do you want to risk it moving through the grease?
Off Mason and Kill.
Dude, the worst that
Yeah,
could
fuck
happen
it.
is
Fuck
that
it,
you
sure.
complete.
Okay, go ahead and make a dex save.
What's the DC?
14, I believe. Right?
So what happens if I meet 14?
You succeed.
Okay, good.
Damn.
Jungrak pushes through, like muscles his way past Kunal. Mason kind of lowering herself closer to the ground to try and like get out of his way. He pushes through, walks through the grease. You feel yourself slipping, but you keep your stride and push forward, using like the slip to almost propel you forward.
Does he action slide towards him?
Yeah, he slips, but like it gets more momentum than it does like slow him down and make him fall, and he lands right in front of the knoll. Go ahead and make an
All
attack.
right, I'm gonna smack him.
Throw him in the cauldron.
That's what's my hit? Oh, I have too many tabs open. My computer's dying. Help me. 15.
15. Okay, that hits. That just hits.
All right. Different die now. That's 7 damage.
7 damage. Okay.
And then I'm gonna action surge.
Okay. Action surge.
And I want to yeah, I'll just attack him again.
Okay.
Nothing
Has anyone
really do
attacked
here.
this one yet?
I don't think so.
I don't
Yeah,
think
I don't
somebody
think so.
tried to.
Started running away.
Yeah, he didn't. He didn't.
Alright, that's a 16 total.
That hits.
And that's 7 plus 3, 10.
10. 10 and 7 damage. So 17 damage total for this turn.
Yes.
Okay, you like slide up to him, slash up, and then kind of like let out like almost like this roar, and like you action surge and slash through him once more, almost like in a quick succession. He looks really wounded. Freyla, you're up.
Would I be able to take a shot like if I ran up here? Can I like shoot this guy at all?
It would. I'll tell you what, since Jungrak's in front of him, it'll be a harder shot, but you can attempt it.
Yo, just say, hey, crouch.
But yeah, you can move up there and you can attempt it.
Alright. Yeah, Freyla's gonna go like,
Easy.
they want to duck a little bit.
Okay, you call out. May want to duck a little
That's
bit.
hungry.
Alright, I'll raise my shield and lower my stance a little bit.
Yeah.
That helped.
So what'd
I
you...
rolled a 5 plus 7.
Okay. The crossbow bolt... Jungrak, you're glad you like crouched down and let up your shield a bit, because you can hear it ricochet off the shield and go up towards the ceiling. And like you can hear like the dust like fall down from the ceiling.
I'm just gonna quickly turn around and look at you and look where the shot came from.
All right, Rubyx, you're up.
All right. I see 3 people in front of me.
I'm going
directly.
to stay crouched in case another shot is taken.
I'm going to crouch, touch both my boots, and give myself my final first level spell slot. Jump.
Okay.
Jump.
So now my jump is tripled.
Jump
Okay.
into the cauldron.
All right. So how does jump work again?
So
Is it like double movement?
jump. If your jump is tripled, that means that you jump like instead of 10 feet. Basically, you get an extra 20 feet of movement.
Okay. Well, I'm going to use my entire action for movement, as
Okay.
well as my movement. So I'm going to move up as much as possible. That's like 25 feet.
Okay. You
And
still
then
have
I'm
25 left.
gonna use my action to vault over.
You don't have to use your action because of your jump. You can actually jump over these people. What was the spell? Is jump a bonus action?
Jump is a first level spell.
Yeah, but is it a bonus action or an action to cast?
It's one action. Yeah, so
Okay,
I
so-
wouldn't be able to use my action anyway.
Yeah, so you jump over. You have your bonus action still. You're put right about 1, 2, 3. Well, here-ish.
No, please make him land in his own grease.
At
Not-
least for a moment.
I look back at like the 3 youngest party members of our group, and I'm like, not so old now. And
You go, Ruby.
Pretty nimble for an old man.
You're still.
and I'm gonna. How much more movement do I have? That's it, right?
That's it. You're at the length of your movement there.
Right. So, I can see 60 feet. I'm just gonna make a general like surveillance of the room.
Okay.
See what I can find.
Make a perception check.
All right. That is not good. The 7 total.
7 total. You can't make out much in the quick heat of the jump and the excitement and the thrill of it after not having jumped a lot in your older years. You can't really make out much. But Mason, you are up.
Can I try and move left a bit to get like a clearer shot?
Yeah, you can move 10 feet over here. 15. Let's see. From here, that's 30 feet. You can move right here, yeah. You move back a bit.
Okay.
Pull out the short bow, notch it.
Okay. Cool. Can I do the sneak attacks?
Yes, you can. You can add sneak attack, but that I don't think that does it give you advantage?
No.
Okay, then yeah, you got sneak attack.
My bad.
You're good.
That is 17.
17 to hit. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage and sneak attack damage.
Yeah.
Which I don't know how many extra d6
Oh,
that
okay.
is, but you can check. It's an extra 1d6.
It's extra 1, yeah. Wow, both of them were 1s. Fantastic. So that's 6 damage total.
6 damage total. That's
Ew.
enough. Tell me how you do it.
Let's go.
I don't know. I guess we're just going for a lot of headshots today.
All right, you push past Killian and Freyla, like sliding to a stop in front of the vines that are like the dead vines that are growing in this cave system. You notch an arrow, take a quick second to aim it. You don't exactly hit it directly in the eye, but you get it like right near the skull, and You're like, that didn't seem like enough, but let's add a howl and falls to the ground. Dead. That is the end of combat.
Quick,
And that is
I
also
run to the cages.
the end of the session. That is all we'll have for today.
Heck yeah.
But
I throw
Okay,
Rubyx
so,
into the cauldron.
No!
You need to try harder to kill Rubyx.
So before we end the session, can we assume that we cut the ears off of the gnolls we needed to?
yeah, but we'll get to that next session. You do
Can't
the
we
whole.
just bring the bodies?
No, they don't want the bodies.
Well, they're also heavy.
Oh,
All right.
that's true.
We've been frozen this whole time. This has been the technical difficulties of the session, apparently. All right.
I messaged you hoping you'd see it. I didn't want to cut you off.
Okay. That is where we're going to end tonight's session. Goodbye, if anybody is still here, i.e. Jacob. All right.